the saga with the WNBA will continue, bruh, because it's looking more and more like Ripley's Circus than an actual basketball league. Yes, so this video right here, 41-second video, has since broken the damn internet. Shout out to Brick City over on X, man. They was the ones who kind of exposed this thing here, and oh my goodness, dog.
What's going on, hoop fans? Buckle up, because the WNBA just served us 41 seconds of chaos. And if you think that's bad, there's a 71-second sequel of pure madness. I'm talking about Indiana Fever, Angel Reese, Lexi Powers, and a sequence of plays so wild, so unhinged, that casual fans and hardcore hoops nerds alike are left asking, is this basketball or a circus? Let's be real. The internet is on fire. Viral clips are spreading like wildfire, and the conversation is heating up. Pay them what you owe them, but pay for what exactly? For gameplay that leaves fans cringing at missed layups, blown defensive rotations, and fast breaks that go under the basket instead of over it.
What do the kids say these days? This is diabolical. This is the nastiest of nasty work. I don't want to get sued, but if this was John the Liquidator, this shit would be spooky. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Damn, y'all ain't gonna believe. The WNBA has released an Angel Reese video. One of those warning videos. I haven't watched it yet. I was like, did I just get sent-tailed? No. And 41 seconds of the Fever and Valkyries game has emerged last night.
That's right, folks, under the basket. And it wasn't a fluke. It was a full sequence. One entire play. And here's the kicker. While the league touts stars like Angel Reese as unstoppable forces and tries to hype every rebound like it's the second coming of physics, casual fans are shrugging, saying, high school basketball is more exciting than this. And when you remove Caitlin Clark from the equation, forget it. The entertainment evaporates. This isn't just about bad plays or bloopers, it's about the WNBA's public perception, its struggle to attract viewers, and the fine line between hype and disappointment.
I try, guys. I really try to understand. I try to understand this league. I really do. And I try to watch the games and I try to make good content. But there has... It's hard for me to take this league serious, guys. I'm not a super fan. I'm not a super basketball nerd. I don't know all the players. I don't know. I'm casual, bro. I'm as casual as it gets.
One viral clip, and suddenly the league looks more like a Ripley's Believe It or Not exhibit than a professional basketball stage. In the next few minutes, we're breaking down exactly what went wrong, why casual fans are tuning out, and how one viral 41-second and 71-second sequence might just define the WNBA's future, unless the stars step up. All right, let's set the stage. The WNBA has been fighting for attention, for fans, for respect, trying to prove that women's basketball can deliver the same excitement as the NBA.
Oh, here we go, right here. Angel's Law, an unstoppable force in motion, stays in motion, especially in the paint. Your team's about to learn physics the hard way. The team is 9-30. Oh, but the sky is 9-30. Unstoppable force. Lord, thank you, Jesus, for times like this. I mean, honestly. Here we go.
Warning. The following footage contains an unstoppable force.
The pass. Stolen, Angel Reese.
A force in the...
And yes, there are moments of brilliance. Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, Angel Reese. They're all incredible athletes in their own right. But here's the problem. The hype often doesn't match the product on the court. Take the Fever versus Valkyries game, for example. A 41-second clip went viral, showing Lexi Powers going completely under the basket on a fast break. One sequence, missed layups, slow rotations, questionable decision-making. And then there's Angel Reese, billed as an unstoppable force, whose highlights, although impressive on paper, mask a team struggling at 9 wins and 30 losses.
This is another clip here. Hold on. Let's see this. Let's see this one here.
Timmy Curlin. Driving. Powering her way to the puck.
Come on, bro. And I like Timmy. And I like, hold on, wait a minute. Go back. What happened, bro? Let's please.
Gets it back. Fakes the pass and
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. This is looking spooky. But what is looking spooky of it all, I can't even lie, is this last.
Fans aren't just noticing bad plays, they're noticing a pattern. A league struggling to balance marketing, hype, and actual entertainment. The internet responded accordingly. Clips exploded across X, Twitter, and Instagram. Comments ranged from humor. Someone put Benny Hill music behind this, and it'll be perfect, to straight-up disbelief, like high school basketball is more exciting to watch than this.
Paint.
This is what Angel does so well.
A force on the boards.
One of the most prolific rebounders our game has ever seen.
A force all over the court. Angel Reese is a force, and your team is a very movable object. Viewer discretion is advised.
That's just Angel being Angel.
Welcome to the W.
Come on now. You know that's false advertising. Y'all false advertising. Where's all the missed layups at?
Hardcore fans try to defend the players, but the perception is forming. The league can't deliver consistent. And here's where the drama peaks. Caitlin Clark, arguably the only widely marketable player, is sidelined. Without her, the casual fan, the ones who aren't basketball nerds, struggle to stay invested. It's not just a missed shot, it's a missed opportunity for the league to prove itself. One viral sequence, one 41-second clip, one 71-second highlight. Suddenly, the WNBA looks less like a professional showcase and more like a highlight reel of mistakes. In short, the league's backstory isn't just stats or standings. It's a fight for credibility, a struggle to entertain, and a narrative that can make or break its future audience. Let's break this down, play by play. First, the 41-second clip from the Fever game. Lexi Powers takes the ball coast to coast, and instead of finishing, she goes under the basket. Not around it, not past a defender, under it. Casual fans watching this sequence are left blinking, asking themselves, did that just happen? And yes, it did. Every frame, every second, one full sequence. Next up, Angel Reese. Marketed as an unstoppable force, her highlights are cinematic. The league even captions them with physics metaphors. Your team is a movable object, Reese is a force in motion. Sounds intense, right? Except the reality doesn't always match the hype. Her team sits at 9-30 with a losing streak and stats that, when looked at critically, raise more questions than answers. Sure, she's a phenomenal rebounder, but the gameplay around her, missed passes, turnovers, slow rotations, shows a league struggling to deliver consistent excitement. Then there's the Valkyries versus Fever's 71-second clip. It's chaos, missed layups, blown transitions, and slow perimeter play. Fans jokingly suggest Benny Hill music, but beneath the humor is a stark reality. The action isn't entertaining enough to justify the hype. Even casual viewers, people who casually follow Caitlin Clark, are tuning out. The league is banking on a few star players while the overall product leaves viewers shaking their heads. And this is the heart of the breakdown. The WNBA's narrative is at odds with its execution. Highlight reels show talent. Viral clips show mistakes. Fans see circus acts instead of basketball, creating a tension that threatens to define the league's public perception. Now, here's where it gets really sticky. The WNBA markets players like Angel Reese as unstoppable, hyped as forces of nature on the court. But the numbers and gameplay tell a different story. The contradiction is glaring. Fans are told, watch history being made. Yet what they actually see are missed layups, slow rotations, and sequences that make them question if they're watching professional basketball or a high school scrimmage. And it's not just a one-off. The 41-second Fever clip, the 71-second Valkyries highlight, these are viral because they are unbelievable, but for the wrong reasons. Instead of showcasing skill, they highlight inconsistency. Fans react with disbelief, humor, and frustration. High school basketball is better to watch. Someone slap Benny Hill music on this. The comments aren't just jokes, they're symptoms of a deeper problem. The league's product isn't consistently engaging. The tension escalates further when you consider marketable stars. Caitlin Clark is sidelined. Without her, casual viewers have little reason to tune in. Angel Reese may be a statistical marvel, but her team's record, 9 wins, 30 losses, doesn't match the unstoppable hype. Here lies the irony. The league promotes star power, yet the surrounding gameplay fails to support it. Highlight reels tell one story, live action tells another. And the stakes? Massive. Casual fans, the ones who could grow the league's audience, are questioning whether it's worth investing time or even money. Viral sequences meant to excite are instead feeding skepticism. The WNBA risks reinforcing the perception that women's basketball is less entertaining, a narrative that can stick and spread faster than any highlight reel. In other words, the circus act isn't a joke anymore. It's a PR disaster in slow motion, magnified by viral clips, commentary, and disappointed fans. Without course correction, this tension could define how the league is perceived for years. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. The WNBA's viral clips aren't just funny, they reveal technical breakdowns in gameplay that casual fans notice instantly. Take Lexi Power's under the basket sequence. It's a combination of poor court awareness, timing errors, and defensive misreads. In any professional league, a coast-to-coast opportunity like that is almost always converted into points. Here, it became a cautionary tale for why execution matters as much as hype. Angel Reese is a different story. The league markets her as a force, one of the most prolific rebounders in recent memory. Stats back it up. Her boards, steals, and defensive presence are undeniable, but her team struggles. 9 wins, 30 losses. Even an unstoppable force needs a functional team to turn raw skill into spectacle. Fans notice the mismatch between individual dominance and team failure. That's why some highlight reels feel almost disconnected from reality. A star shines, but the show falters around them. Then there's the casual fan perspective. People who aren't basketball nerds. They don't sit analyzing pick and rolls or defensive schemes. They just want excitement. Caitlin Clark, even from afar, represents that excitement. Her scoring, passing, and pure energy make games watchable. Remove her from the equation, and sequences like the Fever or Valkyries, the technical failures, missed layups, sloppy passes, poor rotations become glaring, almost comedic. And don't overlook the psychological impact. Viral clips aren't just for laughs, they shape perceptions. Fans watching 41 or 71 seconds of mismanaged plays are forming lasting opinions about the league. They're questioning value, credibility, and entertainment quality. One sequence under the basket, one unstoppable force highlight, and suddenly a casual fan thinks, "Is this worth my time?" In short, these clips aren't anomalies, they're symptom checkers. They reveal execution flaws, star dependency, and perception gaps that could define the WNBA's reputation for casual viewers, long before box scores do. Now let's zoom out. These viral sequences aren't just isolated incidents. They're shaping the narrative around the entire WNBA. Casual fans are seeing coast-to-coast flubs, under-the-basket plays, and stat-heavy highlights that don't translate into entertainment. The perception forms quickly, a league struggling to deliver compelling, consistent basketball. And once that perception sets in, it's extremely difficult to reverse. The implications are massive. Sponsors, media outlets, and broadcasters rely on the league's ability to engage viewers. When 41 or 71 seconds of footage go viral for all the wrong reasons, it creates skepticism about whether the WNBA can genuinely draw a larger audience. Casual fans, those who don't watch every game but could be key to growth, begin questioning whether the WNBA is worth their time. And that's dangerous. Engagement drives ratings, merchandise, ticket sales, and ultimately, revenue for the league. Then there's star dependency. Caitlin Clark is the only player consistently bringing in casual fans. Angel Reese, while individually dominant, is part of a struggling team that fails to entertain consistently. When viral highlights emphasize mistakes rather than mastery, the WNBA becomes dependent on a handful of stars to maintain its image. If those stars are injured, sidelined, or inconsistent, the league risks a massive drop in viewership. This also feeds into broader cultural perceptions about women's sports. Critics latch on to clips of mistakes and use them to argue that women's leagues are less entertaining or not competitive enough. One viral video can reinforce stereotypes despite the reality that women athletes are highly skilled and strategic. The WNBA faces a delicate balancing act, promoting individual talent while ensuring the league's overall product is engaging enough to retain viewers. In short, those 41 and 71 seconds aren't just embarrassing. They're pivotal moments that could shape the WNBA's trajectory for casual fans, sponsors, and media for years to come. Without meaningful adjustments, the league risks losing credibility, momentum, and cultural relevance. So what's the bottom line? The WNBA just handed us 41 and 71 seconds of gameplay that left fans scratching their heads, questioning the league, and, let's be honest, laughing at moments they shouldn't have to. Missed layups, under-the-basket sequences, and unstoppable force highlights that don't match reality. It's a perfect storm of hype versus execution, and casual fans are the ones left paying attention. Caitlin Clark's absence highlights a deeper truth. The WNBA's entertainment value is incredibly star-dependent. Without marketable, consistent talent on the floor, casual viewers are tuning out. Viral clips meant to hype the league often have the opposite effect. They feed skepticism, drive memes, and reinforce outdated perceptions about women's basketball. The league's reputation is literally being defined by seconds of chaos, not hours of skill. But here's the kicker. These moments don't have to define the WNBA. Awareness is the first step. Fans, analysts, and even the league itself can use this feedback to highlight consistency, improve execution, and emphasize the players' true skills beyond viral mistakes. Angel Reese is phenomenal. Lexi Powers has potential. Caitlin Clark remains a generational talent, but the league needs to bridge the gap between hype and reality, or risk losing casual viewers permanently. So here's my challenge to you. Watch the clips, form your opinion, and weigh in. Should the WNBA focus more on consistency, or is this just part of the growing pains of a developing league? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this video, and hit that bell so you never miss the analysis that cuts straight through the hype. Because one thing is clear, whether it's 41 seconds or 71 seconds, these circus moments may grab attention, but they also define the narrative. And in a league fighting for credibility, that narrative matters more than ever.